Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 28th of October 2020, and hooray, a couple of days to go, and we finished October. Hooray. Thank you for visiting this site. I'm Zsuzsanna. I'm a psychic and a medium, and I am really inspired by what you're making out of your life. And occasionally you see me here on this side to talk, to share, to ask questions, or to give answers. So this is what I do. Or I am, yeah. So here we go. The reason I'm here, because this morning something very, very lovely happened this morning, and I thought I'm going to share it with you. I went for a quick walk, a rapid walk, which means there's a lake around where I live close by, and I took a walk, which normally takes me a good hour, but when I declare a rapid walk, it is about 30 minutes, so it's just very, very quickly walking around. And I noticed at one point, I noticed a bird box, and I noticed one little bird trying to carve a different entry to the box. There was the entry created, like a little metal plate with a hole and screwed there and nailed there. But that might have been a little bit small, or maybe inconvenient or uncomfortable or a little bit harsh for that little bird. So just above that hole, that little bird, or the company of the bird, they created another hole. And I was just so pleased to be at the right time, at the right place to catch this bird, because I noticed the bird flying in and out a couple of times, not using the metal-plated artificial little door, but using what they created there, which was their creation, and definitely looked much more welcoming and comfortable for them, for their feathers and for their bodies. And it really made me think how long it might have taken that bird, or a couple of birds, to create that hole, because he could go through, he could fly through, so it was actually that big. So if you imagine a bird box made out of sort of kind of bird, some wooden pallets or something, wood, how long would it take a bird to create a hole big enough to be able to be able to fly in and out of the box? And it really made me think when that little bird started the creation of that hole, or whether there is more to it. But by all means, when I noticed the bird flying out the box, he looked relaxed and comfortable, and taking to the skies, expanding his wings from that point was quite comfortable and convenient for him. And it really made me think that, yes, we've got certain things, certain structures in our lives we create artificially, and we think that is what we are living, and that's our structure, but in fact we create them artificially, and we live our lives according to those structures, what we created or somebody else created for us. But somewhere within us, there is always that light, always that sparkle, which says that maybe there is something else above or beyond that structure. And if you listen to that little sparkle, if you notice that little light, what we are in fact, we all carry within, then we might discover something different. We might be able to, if we tap into that source within us, we are, not just we might be able, but we are able to create something greater, more important for us. And if we are creating it for us, it means that we are able to give something for the people or for the communities around us. So it is actually much greater than us. We just need to feel that sparkle and see that light within us, and allow that creation to come forward, and just to remember that it is never for us, but that inspiration, that sparkle has to come forward through us, from the consciousness, from God, from spirit, so that in that time and space where we live, or where you live, then that energy, that inspiration, that love can come forward for the benefit of your community, your family, your community. So that's really made me think what you can learn from that little bird. And then actually that was a bluebird. No, not a bluebird, a blue tit. Yes, it was a blue tit. And so just perhaps think or feel into it today. What is that little light telling you within you? Or what is the source telling you? You might maybe be ignoring or have been ignoring for some time. So what is it? And you might feel that, yes, I can live my day, maybe one more day or one more week, without not listening to it or not doing anything with it. But if it's there, it has to come forward. Then that is your duty. You need to have that awareness. You need to be open in your mind, in your heart, that you are receiving that light, you are receiving that inspiration, and you know that there is something greater, much greater, what you need to do with it. So if you are in that space, meditate on it, maybe go for a walk, maybe you might notice something similar what I noticed. I always find it fascinating how the elements of nature help us with our awareness to notice something and to learn something and be inspired by those elements. And again, some people find it, yes, I need to reflect by myself, meditate on it by myself. Some people find other people to help them to do this work. So it's always open for everybody to either find a way. But then once your awareness is there, then you are on that path to allow, and you just need to trust, and you just need to allow that little sparkle becoming stronger, or the light becoming brighter. And then the more you trust, the more you allow, you will see and you will feel and you will experience that is a reason why at the first place you allowed everything to come forward. So I thought I'd share this with you today. And I've got some cards here. I've got a book here, and actually I like to use the book. I've got Stephanie King, Divine Guidance, which I lovingly recommend. A lovely lady, a lovely healer, a very powerful healer, beautiful words, beautiful books, what she's not producing, but allowing. That's the another example of allowing, what she's allowing to come forward. So she's channeling this material. And then this particular book, Divine Guidance, she's suggesting us to flip the pages and open at one point and take that word or take that sentence, take that advice from that page. So this is what I'm going to do right now. And while I'm doing, if you feel that you would like to invite other people to this page or share this page, please feel free to do that or make a comment. And if you are listening to this recording anywhere else than the Facebook, then make sure that you have your comments made on the Facebook link, please. Okay, so I'll go back to the book. So you might want to bring your question to your heart. And in fact, as you are bringing your question to your heart, allow it to come forward as if it is outside of your body and you are just observing that question. And in fact, how I said the word observing, I noticed the serving part, how I'm serving the question, observing the question. How we can have a question and we can become really attached to it, as if we are serving the question. We are maybe going around in our head. Okay, that question. So here we go. Observe the question. Okay, let's see what we get for today. Right. So wherever my eyes go at the first instance, okay. So we each have a life energy store cupboard that empties or fills according to life deeds and karma. Be aware of the knock-on effect of what you personally generate. We each have a life energy store cupboard that empties or fills according to life deeds and karma. Be aware of the knock-on effect of what you personally generate. I want to go for the last sentence actually. Be aware of the knock-on effect of what you personally generate. So what you personally generate, there is that intention or awareness that I'm generating something, I'm bringing something forward. I'm allowing, I'm trusting, I'm open to something. And exactly with the little bird scenario or example, have that awareness that that light, that sparkle within you has greater importance, and you just need to allow it to shine brighter, to come forward. And then from there, from that instance, once you trust and once you allow, something is being generated. Be aware of the knock-on effect of what you personally generate. So what the circumstances or what the outcomes of what you are creating will be. Okay. Now, when this is worded as personally generated, it means that what is coming through you is different from somebody else. So that's why every single one of us have that duty in that sense to allow and to trust. Okay, so be aware of the knock-on effect of what you personally generate. So with this thought, I'm going to bring this conversation to the close. Thank you for being here. And thank you for listening. If you found it interesting or inspiring or boring or anything, please feel to make a comment or share or like or any of those things. And thank you very much. And I'm sending you lots of love and many blessings for the day ahead. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.